Meaghan Hennegan survived the 2006 Dawson College shooting in Montreal. She's also a member of a group pushing for tighter gun restrictions and registration. Meaghan, thank you very much for taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
When you heard about this rally, what did you think?
Uh, I was just angry at first, so angry. It's incredibly disrespectful, and I honestly thought they should be ashamed of themselves for even trying to sully the memory of these women by desecrating such a important place for so many people.
What did you think of the reaction that this got online? I mean, at times it was very heated. I believe there were, there might have been some death threats as well, but the reaction was very instant.
It really was. For my part, all I saw were people reacting to wanting to take advantage of a space that was meant as a memorial for something tragic and try and turn it around to promote the very thing that ended these women's lives. People were outraged, people were disgusted, and rightly so. I didn't see anybody crossing the line, not to say that it didn't happen, but from my perspective, the community's reaction to it was entirely appropriate, and I was very proud.
As of right now, I believe the group is planning to hold the rally still, but at a different location. What do you think of the idea of a rally like this taking place? And it would be happening 4 days, before the anniversary of the Polytechnique.
Obviously, having it still happen so close to the anniversary, it's been 28 years, is still in very poor taste. I will never be one to stop somebody from saying something that isn't actively hurting another person. But at the same time, just because they're allowed to say these things doesn't mean anybody has to listen to them. Do
Mhm.
I wish they weren't? Do I wish they agreed with us? Yes, of course, it would make things so much easier. But as long as they're keeping it away from the importance of December 6th and what it means to victims and their families and the witnesses who are there, there's not much we can really say about it.
You are a survivor of a horrific episode of gun violence in Montreal at Dawson College. How are you doing?
I actually got very lucky. I have an amazing support system. I have for the last 11 years. Psychologically, I've always looked at it as wrong place, wrong time, and that's really helped me to be able to push through some of the more difficult times and do what I'm doing now. Physically, it's been a little bit harder. I still have bad days with the injury sites, but overall, I could be a lot worse, so I'm doing pretty well.
We really appreciate you taking the time, Meaghan Hennegan. Thank you very much.
Thank you.